are Jason and Anna.
Hey everybody, it is season 1, episode 8 of Pop Culture Fun Time. I'm Jason.
I'm Anna.
Hi Anna. Did you have a good week? Did you have a good time with your friend?
I did. My friend Ginger. Oh, our friend Ginger.
Yeah, but on her social media post, she just really posted that she wanted to come and visit you. So, I mean, it was nice to see her. But she didn't bring Lee along.
No.
So, because he didn't want to go see the Stray Kids.
Yeah.
I guess that's that's a male K-pop group in San Francisco. I don't think they are always in San Francisco, but they were there that one time.
They were sure there.
They were down to see it. So what did you guys do?
She got in on Thursday morning, and I just drove from here to the airport, and then we kept going, and we went out to the Columbia Gorge, and we did a wildflower hike, which was really cool, up on a crest. It was very, very, very windy, but it was still really pretty and hot in the places where that was protected by the wind. So I took my sweatshirt off and on a couple times while I was on the trail and lost my glasses, my prescription glasses.
Are you sure it wasn't just the wind that blew them away?
Could have been. But it was funny because coming back, we definitely got lost and turned around, and there were a lot of just unmarked trails up there, and so we weren't quite sure where we had been. And so there's no way to go retrace our steps and find my glasses.
Did you reach out to the Lost and Found at Disneyland just in case?
Right, yep. Hi, guys. Can you find my glasses?
They can find it. They found Anna's glasses on Indiana Jones.
Yeah.
Which, to this day, baffles me.
I know. Lost my glasses on Indiana Jones, and they found them for me.
You got some really big cinnamon rolls the size of the cat's head.
I bet they were better the day of, too. We brought them home from this diner in Hood River called Betty's Diner, and they're massive, absolutely massive.
So you didn't have any then?
No.
You just bought them and brought them home? Okay.
Yeah. We were like, we'll have them tomorrow.
Yeah, I had the one with frosting on it, and it was a little dried out. It was pretty good.
Yeah, the caramel ones were amazing, though, so I would have those.
Next time I'll have that.
Yeah. Yeah, we got to go out there and have breakfast and go on a hike. So then we stayed the night at the West Cliff Lodge and had a really lovely view of the Columbia River and had a nice, relaxing morning and coffee. And then that's when we went to Betty's Diner. And we went and hiked the Luttrell Falls hike, which was good, although I was wearing jeans and I sort of... had read it was a really easy hike, but that's just to the lower falls, and it's literally 50 stairs or something. And then we decided to go up to the upper falls, which is really pretty and worth it. And I'm very out of shape, but I survived, and my legs are a little sore today. But it's a really nice hike, and I'm going to drag y'all up there.
But you should have been wearing some athleisure wear.
Yeah, I was at least wearing appropriate shoes, so that was okay. But I was just wearing jeans, and that was a little bit. They didn't breathe much, so it was a little warm.
And you've been unable to read anything since.
Yeah, I can't read. It's really sad. So I called the eye doctor, and they're like, "Oh yeah, you're due for new glasses in July." And I'm like, "But it's June, and I have to read." So Jason, you had a good idea that we're gonna just order some.
I hope it works. I don't know.
Well, of course, because it's not like my eyes are identical in their prescription. So I have one that's +4 and one that's +1.5. So Jason ordered +4s and +1.5s, and we're just going to switch out the lenses in them so that I can. So I'll probably have at least 2 pairs that'll work between now and then get some new glasses.
Oh no, there's 5 pairs each.
I know.
Some of them are really ugly.
No, I know, but if we take the left one out of the, you know what I mean? You can't. Can we do it?
I'll take it out of the same one.
I ordered
you 10 pairs of glasses.
Okay, so I'll have 10 pairs of glasses.
5 4s and 5 1.5s. So then we would just merge them into 5
So
pairs
I'll have 5
of
pairs. Okay,
yeah.
That's the math.
Yeah.
That's the math I was looking for.
Yep, that was it. Although the 1.5s have been out for delivery for days.
I know.
I have not seen them.
So what we did was we took the lens out of the left eye of the 4.0s that we have, and I just have a 4.0, and my stronger eye is I don't understand what's happening. This is not working, so I have to keep it closed when I use this.
I could not find an eye patch, which is weird because I have 2 of them.
That is weird.
But
so it's been a struggle, but it's just a temporary struggle.
Well, good.
But So
I'm
yeah,
glad
and
you had fun.
I love that you keep showing me something on your phone. I'm like, I can't.
Oh, I know.
See
I'm
that.
sorry.
I can't read anything.
Sometimes you can see, but not right now.
No, nothing.
So, yeah, but it was fun. The Ginger was here, and we got to go have some. We got to go to Portland yesterday and go to Powell's and go get good Mexican food and
Yep.
yeah.
Did a lot of like secondhand shopping. Didn't buy anything, but that Hawthorne is all quote unquote vintage shops.
Yeah,
which
boy.
is just used clothes
$25 T-shirts
that are just goofy
that they got from Goodwill.
Yeah,
but they're in good quality and they're fun and whatever. And they work to find them and all that. So,
but you can get them for $3 at Goodwill. Yeah.
But you have to dig through the bins probably.
You have to dig through the vintage shops. There's so many of them.
Yeah. Do you want to play some 60 seconds of Pop, the warm-up game?
Sure.
Okay, 60 seconds on the clock. Let me have it.
Name as many characters from Lost as you can.
Lost characters. Okay, well, there's Jack and Kate and Sawyer and Hurley and Ben and Locke and Rose and what's Rose's husband? Bernard.
Nice.
And, so then there's Penny. And not Penny's boat. What was his name? That was the British guy's name. And then
the guy in the hole. I don't remember.
And then there was there were all the others, and some of them had names. I can't remember. Oh, and the rock star. What was his name? He's a hobbit. Do you remember his name?
Nope.
And then the girl who's pregnant, was that Claire?
Claire, right.
Claire? I don't remember. And then there was the pilot, but he only
How about the people who already lived on the island? Remember any of those people?
Rousseau. She was the French woman.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's my time.
Desmond,
yes.
I just got it.
Yes.
That was good. Nicely done.
I had a rare moment of clarity.
That was I was like, wow. You start naming like Rose, and I'm like, oh, yeah, I forgot about that. Good job.
Well, hopefully this will be easy for you.
Oh, my gosh. We'll see.
In 60 seconds, name as many comfort movies you can. These are movies that you have seen at least 8 times and can quote half of it without even trying.
Okay. Forrest Gump, Galaxy Quest, Almost Famous, Spaceballs, Star Wars, The Empire Strikes Back, Return of the Jedi. Let's see here. Pitch Perfect. Christmas movies like Elf and Christmas Vacation and Arthur Christmas and probably more. Oh, Home Alone. Let's see here. What else can I quote endlessly? Or the whole Airplane. Did I say that? I don't remember if I said Airplane.
You
I
did.
can quote the heck out of that one. Three Amigos. What is another comfort movie? I don't know.
That one with tornadoes you've been watching a lot lately.
Oh, I just watched that when I'm cooking, but I don't think I can quote it. No, I actually don't think I can quote it at all. There's
Debris! That's all I know.
That's the.
That's your time. Good. That wasn't really a category. I mean, that was just a very personal category to you. But I saw that you replied to someone on Threads with that and made a list, so I screenshotted it and thought I'd ask you the question.
Oh, I like that list.
It's weird. Sometimes you see your friends answer random questions. I'm like, oh, that's funny.
That's my wife. I didn't realize you could see my answers.
Yeah. Now you know. We'll be right back.
Getting kinda hangry, eating Oreos again. Playing games and smiling like the night will never end. We're rolling out the stories and the memories that last, with pop culture fun and a blast from the past.
This episode is sponsored by Cordyceps Cleanse, the only detox designed for life after the collapse of society. Whether you're surviving in the quarantine zone or just trying to outpace your inner fungal demons, Cordyceps Cleanse flushes your system and leaves you 87% less susceptible to mushroom-based nightmares. Now in 3 delicious flavors: Rationberry, Dusty Vanilla, and Regret. Cordyceps Cleanse, because your gut should not be the end of civilization.
That's what it's all about. Seacrest, ow! Hey, pass the Oreos.
Hey, and we're back. And finally, we went to the Book of Mormon
Yeah.
on Friday.
It was a long time coming.
We had tickets in 2020,
March.
and those got canceled because of a worldwide pandemic. And then we finally got to go, and it was...
By the way, I think it's redundant to say worldwide pandemic. I think pandemic...
Oh, do you think it just has...
The definition would be worldwide.
Oh, you can't just have a county pandemic?
Nope. That's an epidemic.
Is that an outbreak?
Pandemic would be not localized.
Oh, okay. So a worldwide endemic.
Stop.
Yeah, and it was pretty funny. The leads were great. The guy who was Elder Campbell, who was the Josh Gad part originally, this kid, it was his first role out of college.
Yeah.
Bravo to him. And he, I mean, I don't know if he was just channeling his inner Josh Gad, but he was very Josh Gaddy.
Yep.
But it was great. Quite the vulgar show.
Oh my
quite the
God.
Funny show. And, you know, it had a great message. You know,
Yep.
if you're going to believe in a made-up book, why not believe in a made-up book with Star Wars in it instead?
It was very funny. Yeah. And we did not take our children.
No.
Either of them. Elliot could have handled it, but I also am a little bit glad she wasn't there because I wouldn't have had... Like, I just had sort of a carefree laughing thing, and I wouldn't have had the, like, sensitivity that, oh, my kid is next to me.
Yeah, because there was some stuff.
There was some stuff.
It was clearly South Park related.
Oh, yeah. There were so many... Well,
yeah.
and there's just the Jesus voice, and so I was
Yeah.
like, oh, yeah, this is South Park. There were some moments like, oh, yeah. It's funny.
Yeah, I kept waiting for there to be nudity because I was just waiting for it to go that extreme, but especially with the general's name. But
Yeah.
it didn't go there. But it was very funny. I have trouble watching. I mean, we've watched a lot of theater this year, probably the most we've ever watched in a single year, and I just get in this zone where we're in the balcony. And I'm trying to focus on this bright thing in front of me, and it just like drains my eyes. And like that was the intermission. It was like wanted to take a nap.
Funny.
But it's not because I wasn't entertained. It was just because I was literally trying so hard to focus.
I just think it was funny, like some of the dirtier songs and the things that were going on stage. I was like, this is hilarious because I also saw Wicked here and Hamilton. And now I'm watching this. So I had a very surreal, just like couple of seconds of like, oh my God.
Yeah, well, in Life of Pi, I mean.
Yeah, and now we're also watching this on the same stage, and it's touring at like the same level, and it's sold out.
And it's been touring forever.
Yeah.
Like the guy who played the other lead, I can't remember his name. In his bio, he said that he watched the touring show in 2013, and now he's in it.
Oh, that's funny.
So, yeah, that was cool. But yeah, funny show. If you can handle vulgarities and don't get upset by a skewering of religion, you would love it. So,
right.
There you go.
These are two very important things.
Also, we watched Mufasa, which I had no plans of watching.
No.
But Amity wanted to watch it and made us sit down and watch it. And actually, not half bad.
I've already forgotten it.
Okay, so it's CGI lions.
Right.
Talking.
So obviously it's live action.
It's the story of Mufasa and Scar growing up.
Yep.
And then there's like the evil lions, and they're going to the promised land, and they end up...
Oh, right.
Pride Rock, and
Yeah.
it's sort of the whole backstory.
No, I thought it was good.
It was pretty good. It
wasn't bad, and
horrible.
I don't think I was bored, but I clearly already forgot what it was about.
Yeah.
So
Lin-Manuel Miranda wrote all the songs.
You could
for
tell,
it.
yeah.
And,
that was my thing with it. I didn't need the music.
No.
I didn't need the musical part of it. Not a problem with the songs themselves. Of course, they sounded really cool, but they almost felt like they stopped the story in this show. So I was just like, and now we're on pause for a song.
Yeah.
It didn't feel like it.
It did make it
did character growth or anything.
a little longer, but
yeah.
But they weren't bad songs.
Again, no, but also like literally forgot what it was
The
about.
thing
so
for me
reminded
was all the snow in the desert, but
so weird.
and then you wanted to watch the new John Krasinski, Natalie Portman movie on Apple TV Plus.
Yeah, I saw the trailer and I thought, okay, this looks like fun. We'll watch this with Amity because Elliot was out of town, and let's watch this.
The Fountain of Youth.
The Fountain of Youth.
Yeah.
And maybe this will be an updated version of like Indiana Jones or something. And I think that's what they wanted.
It's Guy Ritchie.
Okay.
Is the director.
Yeah.
Do you know who that is?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have no feelings on Guy Ritchie.
Oh, well, I mean, he kind of has a style, I guess, but... Anyway.
It was not good.
No, it was not good. It was horrible.
There was so much about it that bothered me. Like, so John Krasinski's character was not an archaeologist. He was just like a treasure hunter, I think.
Maybe their dad was. So they were brother and sister, Natalie Portman and John Krasinski. They might have character names. I don't remember what they were. Their dad was like an archaeologist and very famous, and then they sort of like rode on his coattails to continue to do some stuff. Then she ended up a curator at a museum, and he's now working for this.
And he acted like their dad would be disappointed in her for being a curator at a museum.
Anyway.
But let me just tell you something about John Krasinski.
Yeah.
That was not well cast.
I
like him.
Yeah.
I think he's great. I like him as Jack Ryan. He does a good job in this role. I did not buy it for a second that he was who he was playing. I didn't understand his character and what he was trying to do with it. And I think he was trying to be just like, let
Jim
leave caution to the wind, but no, like throw caution to the wind and wild, but also it just did not land at all.
Yeah. The last two John Krasinski movies didn't land for me because I thought he wasn't very good in that either. It was weird, but that was just a horrible movie. And I will fight you, anyone, if you think it was a good movie.
Ryan Reynolds. I don't think you should fight Ryan Reynolds, though.
No. Well, I mean, I would lose, but I would do it.
But you would fight him.
Think of the publicity.
But what if you lost? Would you have to agree that it's a good movie, or would you just lose the fight?
I'd be like, oh man, it's a great movie.
No, I'm just trying to understand.
Oh, okay.
Like, what would be the purpose of fighting? Ryan Reynolds?
It would just be letting out your aggression because you know the other person is wrong. And so...
and he's defending his movie and his friend.
But Deadpool works out more than I do, definitely. Yeah. So Fountain of Youth, don't bother watching that, even though it's part of your Apple subscription. And then we watched The Last of Us finale. We had to wait for Elliot to get back from LA, and we watched it, and... I gotta say, I'm not all that impressed with it. But
first of all, there were no mushroom people. That's why I watched that show.
Yep.
I don't watch it for the humans who are left. And always these shows, these stories, they always just go to human versus human. And I'm like, I just want it to be human versus monster. And what happened to the monsters are getting smart?
Right?
We just left that storyline in the dust. Because they met them again in Seattle, the smart ones. And I know there's more seasons to come, and they have all the time in the world to build it up.
Yeah.
But I would have liked to have seen
No, they're just milking it. Yeah, so they clearly, this should have been a 12 episodes instead of 6.
I know.
Because they just sort of
left us,
dropped it in the middle, and then so I was talking to Elliot about it, and she has a friend who's played the games, and basically it's first person, so you're Joel for a while, then you're Ellie for a while, and then at one point you're Abby for a while. And it looks like now we're going into Abby mode because there was the death, and then there was the gunshot to darkness. So we don't know who got shot or what happened. And then it goes back to Abby's day one or whatever. So maybe we're going to be with her for a while in season 3. But
that's what that is. Got it.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I think that's what they're setting up, is then we're going to be following her narrative. But I don't know. It's just sort of like a letdown because it was such a strong start emotionally with the major death of the character, the bond between Ellie and Joel being built and then broken and then sad and then new characters, and I don't know. We just sort of... It feels like we got going and we never really got to a real finale. We just got to this sort of like fake ending.
They didn't give us a whole season, and that's a bummer.
Anyway, That's all I got for streaming. We didn't watch anything this week, so we had friends in town and everything. So not a lot to talk about, but that's okay. At least we watched Mufasa.
Yes, we did.
We'll be right back.
This episode is sponsored by Hangry Candle Company, the candle brand for people who feel things, mostly hunger. Whether you're stressed, snacky, or just one minor inconvenience away from a full-blown meltdown, Hangry Candle Company has a scent for that. Every candle smells like something delicious and comes with just the right amount of attitude. Check out all the Hangry goodness at hangrycandles.com and use code Seacrest for a sweet little discount. Hangry Candle Company. Let your home smell how you feel.
Hey, we're gonna play a chain reaction. Our friend Ginger is in town. She's all the way from Georgia.
Hey, y'all.
Is that right? Yeah. And she's afraid. Well, you tell them.
I'm really bad at actors' names.
Yeah, so are we.
Well, I know that Anna is because yesterday she was like, that guy from SNL, Pete, what's his name? Pete Jacobsen. And I was like, I know who you're talking about, but I don't think that's it. And so we had to look it up, and sure enough, it was Pete Davidson. And so we've just been calling him Pete Jacobsen all weekend.
Yep.
I think that's a good rebrand for him, actually.
Yeah.
It's kind of ups his class. Davidson? Please, Jacobsen.
No, it's Jacobsen now.
So how the game works is we'll figure out who's going to start. They will pick either an actor or a movie, or I guess a TV show. Do you want to go that deep?
I mean, we could allow that.
Yeah. And then the next person has to pick a different actor from that
So it
piece
alternates
of art.
actor, movie, actor,
and then
movie.
goes back to an actor. And we go around in a circle until someone fails. And we'll do best out of 3. And see how you can do with that.
Okay, I'm ready.
Okay. Do you want to start, Ginger?
No.
But then you have an advantage.
Yes, Pete Jacobsen.
I already don't know anything that he was
Jacobsen.
in.
Oh, he's in that Staten Island movie, but I don't know anybody else in that one. Is he in
Dead
movies, though?
Probably.
I just know the one movie that he's in that was like his thing, but Saturday Night Live.
That's anybody.
Yeah. I'm just going to go Saturday Night Live because we said we could do TV shows. You said
Okay.
it's so loud.
I'll say Scarlett Johansson.
Oh, Black Widow.
Oh, David Harbour.
Okay. Sorry. David Harbour. Yes, he was in Black. Do you know who that is?
No.
Okay, well, I'm going to say Stranger Things.
David Harbour was in Stranger Things?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
He's the
Hopper.
Oh, well, see, I know Hopper.
Yeah.
That chick who played Lydia in Beetlejuice when she was really young. Mm-hmm. Now your turn, Jason.
That's Winona Ryder.
Yeah.
And I will say Beetlejuice.
Okay, Catherine O'Hara.
Shrek.
Is she
Shrek? Like, wait,
Did I win?
is she the mom? I don't
What would be great is if you were right.
She's in like Nightmare Before Christmas, so
Santa.
you just said a movie. We're looking it up.
Oh, that was great. I don't think she was in Shrek, but stranger things could have happened. Wouldn't that be great? Because Julie Andrews was in Shrek.
I know. Yeah, I don't think so though.
Do you know who Catherine O'Hara is?
No.
Okay.
Schitt's Creek, the mom in Schitt's Creek.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
That's it.
No,
And we're out.
I don't think she's in.
That's a great
Shrek.
answer, though.
Thank you.
That was good. So why don't you? So that's a point to Anna.
Okay. Good
Oh,
job,
right. It
Anna.
ended with me.
And
thanks.
then I'm gonna keep track because
Okay.
we'll forget who won. And now you can start again, Ginger.
Okay, all right.
You can start actor or movie, whatever you choose.
Daniel Radcliffe.
Ooh.
Dig deep.
Well, do I want to go obvious or do I?
Wait,
want to
was
make
he
it
in anything
hard?
else? Wait, he was in that Can we do musicals and stuff too?
No.
Or like plays? Because he was in that one.
Well, I was going to say something hard for Anna, but then that would be really hard for you.
That's fine.
I'll just go easy, and we'll say Goblet of Fire.
Oh, okay. Oh, no, I was going to try and go harder, but I can't remember his name.
Then you can give her...
Oh, you can totally give me one I would know for this. From Goblet of Fire.
Yeah.
He dies in it.
Oh, yeah, Gary Oldman.
No! Cedric Diggory.
Oh,
Come on.
Robert Pattinson.
Twilight.
There you go. Now you.
Taylor Lautner.
Oh, shoot. What else has he been in?
I don't know.
Taylor Swift.
Oh!
Hopefully the kids don't get that double
I
entendre.
can assume Taylor Lautner. I don't know what else he's been in.
He was probably in another Twilight movie.
Right? Just name another Twilight movie. The other ones. Yeah, I don't know what else Taylor Lautner has been in, other than that Taylor Swift music video.
Well, that's what I meant.
Where do we go from there, though? That's not a movie.
Then I think Jason wins a point.
I think so, too.
All right. So I get to start? Mm-hmm. Oh, no, the failure gets to start. So Anna gets to start.
Okay. I'm gonna go with Forrest Gump. I know what you're gonna say.
Juan Singleton.
Juan Singleton. What are Juan's credits? Is he in more movies? Do we know of?
Don't know.
Is he in The Legend of Beggar Vance? Oh.
Midnight in the Garden of Good and Evil, perhaps.
Is he?
No, I don't think so.
I don't know. I'm just wondering, are you running for the homeless?
Right.
Yes.
That's his big line from that.
I was setting Jason up to fail here.
Yeah.
Yeah, you were. Good point for Ginger. Everyone wins.
Everybody wins. Yay!
And the most important thing is you get to have a Seacrest out candle, which now you have to try and get through security.
I'll report back on how that goes.
Okay.
It may just end up at the airport.
Yeah, I like it when everyone wins or everyone loses. Mm-hmm. So,
Well, thank you for being so gentle with me.
good job, team. Thanks for playing, Ginger.
Thanks for having me.
So thanks to Ginger for playing with us. That was fun. It's always good to have someone in the studio with us. Still a little upset that she played the Juan Singleton card there at the end.
It was brilliant.
More upset, actually, that you set her up.
I did.
For that, because I thought I was going to get Robin right, but that did not happen.
If you're wondering who Juan Singleton is, we actually don't know him personally. He was just on the news when we all lived in Savannah, and he had that one role because it came through. Forrest Gump was filmed in and around Savannah, and so he got that role, and we somehow knew that.
Yeah.
And so that's how that happened.
And we always are you running for the homeless?
Are you ready for the homeless? Yeah. So hats off to you, because he's got a single IMDb credit and a line in Forrest Gump, and we do not.
Correct. So I also, because of that, thought that the song of the week should be an ode to Juan Singleton and his role in Forrest Gump. So enjoy.
He ran across the country. He ran without a plan. But out in Hannibal, a moment sure began. The camera zoomed in, the questions took flight, and a plaid-suited hero stepped into the light. They came with their questions, the same as before. Is it world peace? Is it about war? But I, Juan Singleton, pressed through the crowd with my mic and my blazer, plaid proud and loud. They came with their questions, the same as before. Is it world peace? Is it about war? But I, Juan Singleton, pressed through the crowd with my mic and my blazer, plaid proud and loud. Oh, are you running for justice? Nope. For America's youth, try again. For global awareness, let's talk about truth. I step to the front with my voice nice and warm. Ask not for a slogan, a brand or a norm. I said, for the homeless, is this why you run? And the man just blinked and said, I just felt like running. Oh, no, Juan Singleton, in your blazer divine, like a picnic tablecloth with a headline. You brought the heart to the headline chase, while the others just ran to keep up the pace. I didn't get glory, I didn't get fame, but I asked the question no one else dared to name. And maybe he ran without knowing quite why, but I ran beside him, pressed past, held high. Oh, Juan Singleton, with your plaid on point, you brought the soul to that Mississippi joint. You asked with your heart and you asked with style. Now your question echoes over every mile. So here's to the voice with the velvet tone. Juan Singleton, you made that bridge your throne. Are you doing this for the homeless? I just felt like running.
There you go. Kind of a shorter show this week. Shorter
It's a shorter show. It's a shorter show.
It's a shirt show. A shirt show?
A shorter show.
Forking shirt
Show.
Yeah. Shorter this week. But it was long last week, so I think I made up for it. And then who knows? We've got graduation this week, so yeah. It's gonna be busy. We're having all the family in
More
town.
house guests, and we started this podcast at the right time.
I know. We should have said we're going to do
what.
6 episodes.
Right. We should have just said we were going to do it in the summer.
Yeah. Anyway.
But here we are trying to get it out and stuff.
So that's everything for this time. And, I should also mention, Ginger did take home a Seacrest Stout candle.
Yep.
Because she was on the show. And turns out you can get it through security, but you will be flagged by TSA. And then they'll most likely let you keep it.
Yep.
And put it back in your luggage.
Yeah.
Just don't light it on the flight. That's all I'm saying.
Right.
So until next time, I'm Jason.
I'm Anna.
Seacrest out.
The fun won't end till Seacrest out. Getting kinda hangry, eating Oreos again. Playing games and smiling like the night will never end. We're rolling out the stories and the memories that last, with pop culture fun and a blast from the past. Pop, 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 poppity pop, pop, poppity pop. We're guessing, laughing, catching a thrill. Give us a call, join in, you know.
Pop Culture Fun Time with Jason and Anna is produced by Morley Studios and is a Delta Park project. Theme music by Overwrought Music Therapist. For hot takes, questions, or pop culture rants, call the Pop Culture Fime hotline at 1-888-240-9031 or email jason@morleystudios.com. Visit popculturefuntime.com for episodes, show notes, and bonus nonsense. If you like the show, rate and review it wherever you get your podcasts. Your review might just get read on a future episode. Unless it's mean, then we'll just cry about it off mic. Subscribe, share, and tell a friend who thinks Three Amigos still holds up. Because it does. And remember, if you want to score the coveted Seacrest Out candle, you've got to play a game with us on the show. Reach out today and prepare to lose.
Games and smiling like the night will never end. We're rolling out the stories and the memories culture fun and a blast from the past. Oh, we're guessing, laughing, catching a thrill. Give us a call, join in, you know the drill. Grab a snack, take a seat, don't hesitate. It's pop culture fun, don't be late. The good times only end when we shout Seacrest out. Pop culture fun time, that's what it's all about. Seacrest out, Seacrest out. Hey, pass the Oreos!